My name is Samira Nicholson and I'm the social media coordinator for DofE Moray. This is just a quick introduction to the series that is going to be called 5 Minutes, 5 Questions. And the first one is with Gavin and Lee, just to introduce them and just learn a little bit more about what they do, who they are, and yeah, just generally about that. Let me know if you enjoy it down in the comments below, and like if you did. Okay, so just basically say your names and what your job is first.
Hi, I'm Gavin Morgan, the DofE Award for Moray Council.
Hi, I'm Lee. I work with Gavin. I work for the DofE Award as well. We both have our own areas, and I'm east and Gavin's west.
So first of all, I would just like to explain who you are in relation to the DofE Award and more. You kind of are already, but it's just a bit more in depth.
Yeah, east and west. So from delivery point of view, Lee's covering the east of Moray and I cover the west. One of my additional roles, well, we both help out, is training and development for the adults that are ultimately supporting the young people. And Lee and myself both do that across Moray.
And then I support you.
Yeah.
Secondly, I don't know much about you to myself, despite having obviously worked with you in regards to the social media thing. But what is your background story? Like, what did you do before becoming part of the DofE Award?
Right. Going right back just quickly, I left school and I was a motorbike mechanic for about 5 years. Then I left that and went to college to study outdoor leisure recreation. Then I went into working with additional needs, and then I managed to join the two of them together, and I was working in outdoor centres with people with learning disabilities. And then I worked in a special needs school, and then I came here because I wanted to go further into the outdoors and I wanted a break from additional support needs, so that's why I'm here.
During and after school and university, head chef in a hotel, worked in sort of telesales and customer service, and for 7 years I was a senior sales manager for a large telecommunications company. Did sports coaching and development at college, business management at university degree. Worked for charities in third sector. One of them was Glasgow West of Scotland Society for the Blind, helping young people and adults just opportunities in social, educational, recreational environments, and worked for other charities in mainly outdoors, and finally took a job almost 6 years ago now for the DofE Award in Moray. So yeah,
it's quite strange that we both kind of have a rough similarity in our we both done the same course at college. And
yeah,
we
that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite strange that we both ended up in this same kind of role. So,
obviously it does, but I'm going to ask you anyway, does your job challenge you?
Nah,
no,
it's because we're that good at it. It's just easy.
I think it challenges because there's so much going on. So there's probably been a doubling of young people wanting to do the award up in Moray, and that has a challenge in itself of making sure that the adults are supported to support the young people. So the adults have got enough training, funding, development opportunities. You need to give enough kit for the expedition sections. There's enough resources just across the board for the different sections. Trying to just recruit more adults as well, I guess, to get them trained and give the young people who are joining it as good an experience as possible, because the reality is some people maybe are not getting as good an experience, maybe because there's a lack of leaders or support or maybe limited volunteering opportunities. There's always something to do, so really it's just kind of raising the awareness of it.
I think it's because it's a voluntary, we rely on all the supervisors and assessors from a voluntary basis, and like Gavin said, it's keeping them interested enough to keep coming back every year. And also from our point of view, because we've extended it further into additional needs and behavioural as well in the schools, it's finding something new and interesting to keep it going, and finding new and exciting expeditions to keep you guys interested as well. So,
it's exciting and challenging.
Yeah. So, How do you feel about the prejudice towards the Duke of Edinburgh's award in regards to the general consensus that only private schools take part? That's kind of an elitist kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely where the award came from originally,
Yeah.
from historically, but I think less so it's seen as something that's it's very much mainstream these days. Lee and myself both do a lot of work with additional support needs. We've got an additional support needs centre in Moray College, and we've both worked with additional support for learning groups in schools. They're really making it aware that anyone can do the award, so it should never be seen as, which you're right, it's definitely come from that place of it used just to be private schools and the high flyers of young people that could achieve it, and it's actually, the reality is Duke of Edinburgh is for everyone and anyone, and as long as they're given suitable and appropriate support, there's no reason why they can't be supported to complete and achieve the reward.
I think it would be safe to say that exactly like Gavin just said, we have a wide variety of people that start and finish the Duke of Edinburgh Award, right from golds as well, and it used to be that golds were the high flyer, well off, but we've got a good variety in golds right through to who start in the bronzes now as well, including all the extras that we're bringing back into it. So I think that's a long gone myth now. The same as the rucksack with the frame as well, and we have to walk thousands of miles to get your expedition. We try and make it top of the list with fun.
Yeah. And it definitely helps with this added support is in the funding. A lot of the kit is given to you sometimes if you ask for it, obviously, in regards to tents and sometimes rucksacks and the kit list, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky, Samira, to have Moray Local Awards Committee, which is a registered Scottish charity, and it was set up many years ago to specifically support the Duke of Edinburgh's Award in Moray, and it basically helps with funding for kit, support for training development for both young people and adults, and I think without that level of support we wouldn't, the award would look very different in Moray without them, so it's for a great asset to have, and for the adults that are supporting them there.
And we need that kit as well, because there's more and more of you guys starting, and we obviously got to support you with the kit that you're needing, and the amount that goes out through the summer months as well. How many tents? We've got enough tents, but obviously it's great to get that support from people that can fund this as well. So how many have we got doing the Duke of Edinburgh this year?
In all, we've got a few hundred doing the Duke of Edinburgh this year. We don't have this stand, but it's like 350 young people are doing their award at the moment. And
you all want to do it in summer as well. That's the thing.
I think it's a bit of a pride kind of thing because Gordon is obviously the roots of the Duke of Edinburgh's award, and Prince Philip, and the idea came from that. So I think it's kind of a local pride kind of thing. Maybe that's encouraging children to take part more. What do you think?
Yeah, good. She pulled that one out of the bag. No, you're absolutely right.
She's done her homework.
She's done it. Well, we have a wee take. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think Elgin Academy were the first ever school out with Gordonsons to do the Duke of Edinburgh's Award. It was then called the Moray Badge, and then it became the county badge for all across the counties in Britain, and then it became the Duke of Edinburgh's Award. And I think there is a pride. There's something really nice about knowing it's local. Yes, it was Gordonsons, which is a school within Moray. Whether it's a private school or not, there's still a pride. And a lot of the founder Kurt Hand's passion with outdoors, with the skill section, the physical section, the volunteering section, which was about giving compassion or service to others, he believed helped make young people have the opportunities they could to transition into adulthood, and I think that still stands today. It's a brilliant experience, it's good fun. What you had
I had great fun doing it. It was a great experience.
I think we both hold a secret passion that we're proud of the fact that it did start in Moray, because there is bigger and I would like we won't say better, but there is bigger centres down in Glasgow and further down south, but nobody can take it away that it was founded in Moray, and that will never be taken away from us, and we like that fact. We pride ourselves in the fact that we can offer you the Duke of Edinburgh from Moray.
Finally, in 5 words only, and I will count, tell everyone why they should take part in the Duke of Edinburgh's Award.
It's phenomenally fantastic, amazingly awesome.
Oh, that was good. Please look at Help!
Fun. Start again. Because it is good fun.
Oh, that was nice. Thank you very much for doing this for me today, and I hope it encourages more people to take part. So,
Can I just point out that thank you to Samir for doing such a good job. But the only reason that we are sitting here is that she bribed us with these.
I bribed them with sweets. Good answers get good sweets. Yay! That was my video with Gavin and Lee. I hope you enjoyed it because I really did enjoy filming it with them, and they had a great experience as reported back to me afterwards. It was just to let you guys know about them a bit more, and it will be, as I say, the first in the series, and more will be coming soon. Let me know if you think this is a good idea and if the format is good, and any tips about the video will be gratefully received because I am an amateur at this, I do admit. Also, I do know that the video is unfocused, and unfortunately, without my knowledge, the camera was on manual focus, and I didn't think to look at it because I just presumed it would automatically focus as per usual. So sorry about the quality of the video, but nevertheless I think it is a great interview, and yeah, thank you very much. Bye!